Chaos erupts in Nairobi as thousands mourn a fallen icon. 2 die in the streets amid unprecedented unrest. Raila Odinga, Kenya's Baba and lifelong opposition titan, passes, leaving a nation stunned and divided. From political battles to a legacy of devotion, his death ignites both grief and a looming power vacuum ahead of 2027. At least 2 people were shot dead in Nairobi on October 16th after Kenyan security forces fired in the air to disperse crowds at a stadium, hosting a viewing of deceased opposition leader Raila Odinga's body.
It is with deep sorrow that I inform the nation of the passing on of the Right Honourable Raila Amolo Odinga, our former Prime Minister, Kenya's foremost statesman, and one of Africa's greatest sons.
Odinga, a major figure for decades in Kenyan politics who was once a political prisoner and ran unsuccessfully for president 5 times, died on October 15th in India, where the 80-year-old had been receiving medical treatment.
It's a big loss. Actually, I lack words to express how I feel because it's a big loss. Losing somebody, a father figure, a political icon, a Pan-Africanist, it's a very big loss to the Luo nation, to the entire world, and to Africa.
The former Prime Minister, who as opposition leader had waged 5 unsuccessful presidential campaigns between 1997 and 2022, suffered a heart attack at the Diev Maata Hospital in the southern Indian state of Kerala, confirmed to the Associated Press news agency on Wednesday. With thousands of his supporters on the streets from early morning, chaos erupted when a huge crowd breached a gate of the Nairobi sports arena, prompting soldiers to fire in the air. Odinga commanded passionate devotion among supporters, especially in his Luo tribe based in Western Kenya, many of whom believe he was cheated of the presidency by electoral fraud. Odinga's mourners, many of whom were not yet born in 1991 when Kenya became a multi-party democracy, paid tribute to Odinga's efforts as an activist. Born on 7th January 1945 in Maseno, Kisumu County, Odinga studied in what was then East Germany, acquiring a master's degree in mechanical engineering in 1970. Married to Mama Ida, they had 4 children, the late Fidel, Rosemary, Raila Jr. and Winnie. He may have been critical of US foreign policy, but he championed the creation of a Western-style democracy in Kenya. Odinga was a dominant force in Kenyan politics, and his death will leave a significant leadership vacuum within the country's political opposition ahead of elections in 2027. Odinga's pro-democracy activism over the years helped drive 2 of the country's most significant political reforms: multi-party democracy in 1991 and a new constitution in 2010. Throughout his political career, Odinga commanded strong support from his base, many of whom called him Baba, or father in Swahili.
I have not even gone to work. I am still very shocked. Baba has left us. We don't know where we are going or how we are going to live. We have got used to him as God, like our God.
That support endured even when he was accused of exploiting ethnic divisions for political benefit, or striking deals with his political foes. A practice that earned him the nickname Agwambo, or Mysterious One, in the Luo language. An avid football fan and supporter of English Premier League club Arsenal, Odinga came from the Luo ethnic group, the 4th largest in Kenya. He had a passionate following, and his adoring fans had nicknames for him like Agwambo, meaning act of God, and Tinga, meaning tractor, drawn from his party symbol in the 1997 election. His signature slow-motion dance to reggae tunes at rallies, popularly known as the Raila dance, became widely imitated at social gatherings. In 2022, Odinga made his 5th attempt at the presidency, having come closest to the top job in 2008 when he was appointed Prime Minister in a coalition government. Despite political misfortunes, Odinga remained a force so influential that successive Kenyan presidents struggled to govern without his support. Last year, President William Ruto reached out to Odinga for a political deal that saw opposition leaders appointed in the cabinet. He will probably be best remembered as one of the founding fathers of multi-party democracy in Kenya, even if he felt the electoral system denied him the opportunity to become president. Kenya is now set to bid farewell to veteran Odinga with a series of solemn events starting Friday, October 17, 2025, which has been declared a public holiday by the government. The state funeral service will be held at Nyayo National Stadium at 8 a.m, conducted by the Anglican Church of Kenya with full military and state honours. The ceremony is expected to draw regional and global dignitaries, African leaders and long-time political allies. Following the service, the body will be escorted to Odinga's Karen residence for an overnight vigil, where close family members and associates will gather for private prayers. President William Ruto declared a 7-day national mourning period, with flags flying at half-mast across Kenya and all government officials' vehicles stripped of national flags until Odinga's interment. The President suspended all public engagements to join Kenyans in mourning and reflection as a mark of respect. Deputy President Kitha Kindiki, co-chairing the National Funeral Committee with Senator Oburu Oginga, Odinga's elder brother, confirmed that the arrangements honour Odinga's personal wish, captured in his will, to be buried within 72 hours of his death. On October 18th, a public viewing is scheduled at Moi Stadium in Kisumu City from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m, giving locals a chance to honour Odinga. Later, a motorcade will escort the body from Kisumu City to Bondo in Siaya County, where Odinga will spend his final night at his rural home. The final burial ceremony will take place on Sunday, October 19th at Opoda Farm in Bondo, beside the graves of his late father, Jaramogi, and son Fidel. The burial will combine state protocol with Anglican Church of Kenya traditions, reflecting Odinga's faith and family heritage. These events reflect the national mourning and widespread respect for Odinga's enduring legacy in Kenyan politics.